Gaming in the Iamacreator group. This is episode 5 of Ghost of Tsushima. New episodes every Saturday and Sunday from Zombie Gaming in the chat. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more of Tsushima that's intended just like Assassin's Creed, be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are new in the chat. If you guys are not new, smash the like button, tweet them out, share them, comment as good as you can. If there's anyone in the chat that does have a Twitter, you can do so. Like, follow me on Twitter anytime you like. When we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment as good as you can. And we're all good to go tonight. You guys also want to vote for the idol, lands at 29, greatest summon at 12. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are well, staying safe. I gotta tell you guys too. I gotta tell you guys, out there on work earlier today, it was a nice day to be out there tonight. It only worked from 8 to 5, and since I was gonna go live last night and start doing a new episode for you guys of the Tsushima last night. But basically, my Enzo wanted to have time with me, basically, so far last night, and usually for the past couple of nights. Basically, I don't think it's been a problem or anything, since it was not going to be able to start from there. But how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are good. Work so far today was not bad. I got one more to go tomorrow with. The plan after 5 o'clock tomorrow night, guys, you guys will have a new episode of The Last of Us 2. And then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday this week. As I have some sort of a good pattern this week. I mean, I would think every week, hopefully. And that would be work Sunday, Monday, off Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursday, Fridays with work, and I'm off Saturdays. I mean, if it continues to go quite well, I think the format would do just fine. What's going on, brother Mark? How you doing tonight? My angel was asking me what time I'm going live tonight. I'm like between 6:30 or 7, in between the two. But other than that, I can't complain tonight. But the plan for tomorrow night is, like I said, The Last of Us 2. And then every Tuesday and Wednesdays, new episodes of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. So that's going to be the plan going forward. And like I said, Borderlands 3 will be back soon, for the most part. And we also have some Isaiah news for you guys tonight as well. I'm going to go ahead and talk to Bowler. Have Bo. How many do we have right now? Because 150, 25, because we're now at the half bow 2. I may have to go with the same synthesis on this one. I'm gonna see if I can get my sister Siren in here tonight. See how well we're doing real quick. We're just really not much optimistic. Hold on a second, guys. But other than that, work today was not bad, to be honest. I mean, I got a little more help afterwards earlier today, and my buddy Anna from TLE started from 9 to 6. Then I actually got a little more extra help from 2 to 10, and then before Daniel started from 6 to 10:30. This is actually off at 10:30, basically. But other than that, work was not bad. Saturday El Red Sox fan, check out his channel. He's more of a baseball person. Any kind of sports you guys can think of. He's good at anything when it comes to sports immortality. I mean, any sport that I go for, I actually go into it. Anytime I would jump into that, for sure. But other than that, like I said, work today was not bad. Into a good opinion going forward to the other stuff, and did some sanitizing this morning. Did plenty of cuts today since I used the machine for anything Eternal. I think around 90% of the time. Like I said, work today was not bad for the most part of it. One more work day tomorrow, and then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. And those will be back-to-back episodes of, well, Wednesday, I want to say, well, if I do go live to do a new episode of Tony Hawk, it would have to be first thing in the morning. And I think baseball, I want to say baseball might be this Tuesday. Actually, baseball is going to be this Tuesday. And then, I think early Tuesday night, guys, you guys will have a new episode of Tony Hawk by then. So I don't see that being a problem with most of us, guys. I don't see that being a huge problem. So we can have a good tradition, always have a good turnout going forward. See what we can do in between. I haven't gone anything back from my sister Siren yet from Zombie Gaming. But speaking of Zombie, he's gonna be starting around 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Remember guys, he does not go live on Sundays. For any particular reason, it's only something to know and what we know to find out for sure. But it's usually up to him basically. Whatever day works for him, it's actually not bad. Let me double check on the tab real quick. Brother Mark says, my day is good, and Kid Brother Jack on the 11th. Are you going to watch Sailor Moon Crest of the movie? What day is the 11th again? That's on a Friday, isn't it? I know it's actually this Friday, and I work 12 to 8 on that, and then I'm off Saturday. So basically I'm off Saturday at this point. Besides, I just got a little good message at this point from personnel at Walmart at this point, and I asked her on Facebook if I'm on a good standard schedule every week, and I'm like, See, I actually put a thumbs up on that. Let's go ahead and take on a survey. And I told my friends about Sailor Moon anime series. Well, you know what they say, Sailor Moon's been out for a long time with a big standard for sure, so. What's up, Blood? How you doing? My buddy Blood Zagoon from Zombie Gaming. How's it going tonight? Now guys, check out his channel. He does Kingdom Hearts, he does a couple of different investments. Any game that he likes doing. Kingdom Hearts is actually one of his things right down his alley. But but I can't complain, buddy. How did your episode of Kingdom Hearts go tonight? I mean, I didn't watch it. I mean, I just got off at 5 from work earlier today, and you know, it wasn't all too bad. What's up, Lloyd? How you doing? Well, when it comes to Lloyd, guys, he actually comes in anytime he would like. That's why Zombie is the best of all time on YouTube. You know, it's gonna grow on channels. Any of them. Like you and I, for example, Blood Zagoon. Anytime Zombie goes live, well, you have to beat the crap out of Vexen again, huh? Well, the last time you took on Vexen, I was actually in your stream in the chat. So it's actually is it the second attempt? Or is this some sort of a second meeting between you and Vexen? I mean, I do remember being Santa Memories with Sora and Riku. The only one that's been powerful to me is Malexia. I mean, I haven't got to Malexia. I mean, like I said, I think I've been, let me try to rephrase that. I think I've beat Santa Memories a couple times, maybe like 3 or 4 times. Well, second meeting with Vexen. Okay. But are you confident taking them on again? I mean, last time I checked you in the chat, it actually took about a little over 5 hours. I would think 5.5 hours, basically. But I would take much less than that to give him, to make sure you earn an opportunity to take his butt down for sure. I mean, have you by chance, reorganized to have a good standard deck? Like Keyblades, Summons, Down and Goofy and whatnot? Because I just think having the best high Keyblade cards are the best way to just try to take them on. I've almost beaten them numerous times. Well, when it comes to boss battles, I mean, you guys have seen me have boss battles before. Back when I started the series with, it was back when I started the series for Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. I stopped the game after I got contacted by soldiers. I think it was after 40 or 42 episodes a couple years ago, and I just stopped playing it. Right now I'm just taking a break on it for the Switch. It's about getting Mario games to the Switch by under 2 weeks. Which I think is a little more excitement added to that. And which we do have some Mario on IGN News tonight too. Now when Sailor Neptune C is okay, just been stop making videos. Well, like I said, bad videos and violence won't solve anything, buddy. I mean, brother, not even close. That's why we don't see any actors do it. Like say Russell Crowe, like say Steve Carell, it's funny. Liam Neeson. Well, Liam Neeson doesn't. Actually, Liam Neeson actually had a funny video on Ted 2 between him and Ted when he actually. You guys have heard of that funny scene, right? Well, it's like you may know the understanding on that. It was when Ted was working at a grocery store in the past, the second one, before he was actually not a person and talking to court at this point. So basically, even though he was not technically a person, he actually, Liam Neeson actually bought a box of cereal called Twix. He said, "I will not be followed, and I want to thank you for getting me where you are today. Appreciate the respect you gave me today." So, but back to Kingdom Hearts. I don't think there's. I don't want to have any plans of getting Kingdom Hearts Melody trailer, the Melody music game for the PS5. But the only first few right now is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now Valhalla is the very first one I'm buying for the console first. And then there's a question that came to me earlier this week or earlier today. Which game I'm gonna be buying first? And like I said earlier, first and foremost, it's going to be Assassin's Creed. So we're now Hayose. So now at the Hayose Springs. No bad for swimming in water. So I say agua or water at this point. True. I know how many times I exposed bad YouTubers. 60 times. I would think too many times in between, brother. I mean, even though I've gone bullied in high school when I was a kid, you know, anybody's tried to stood me up plenty of times, and, you know, even though I try to get my AIDS up there, year after year after year, basically, at the age of 27, you know, even though I used to get bullied in the past and present, I don't usually get to that anymore. You might buy a game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link. I don't know if I want to have any plans of buying Yu-Gi-Oh! As I said earlier tonight, it was Lord of the Rings Gollum. That's right. That's going to be one of my first investments for the PS5. I buy the PS5, my opponent gets the PS4. And speaking of that, guys, my opponent has a library first interview this week. Just hoping she could actually get the exception of the job, hopefully. If she doesn't, here's the thing, guys, if she does not, she's planning on joining me to get a job at Walmart for what I'm doing. And I think she would be a good fit for that. But here's the thing. I hope the library here in the state of Ohio accepts for who she is. Because I used to go to that library plenty of times. Go on the computer, have some good fun. Yes, you have played a game on Switch and PS4. I don't know. If we're talking about, well, here's the thing, brother. If we're talking about what's game I'm buying for the Switch next, it's going to be Mario for sure. Because Mario is coming out on the 18th of this month, September. So far today. So I have a little more big plans since I've been playing one of the classic Marios that was added to the Nintendo Online Switch. That's on the Switch Lite. And it actually takes me back to the old times that since I was a kid. Used to play that, Super Mario World, before the Switch was actually a thing. Like I said, it was actually a good classic thing when Mario, Donkey Kong was in session, Star Fox was in session, Pokemon was in session. There's one more I would think for sure. I just don't know if there's another one to top the hat with. And I think Paperboy was one. And that was on the late 1970s. If I'm certain. Because I remember playing Paperboy. Now the thing about Paperboy, guys, even though it's actually a classic retro game, the game itself was not bad. The only thing you have to do is you actually ride some kind of a pretty much a tricycle or a bike, some sort of a bike or something, where you have newspapers that are wrapped up in ribbons, wrapped up in rubber bands. What you actually do is you toss them into anybody's house, to houses, but if you don't actually get into good blast of time, the scary one that gets to you is skate or die. You see this? I mean, that's actually where it actually takes place. If you end up skating, be like, if you skate, you're good. If you do not skate, you'll end up dying quick. Sorry, buddy. Like I said, it's been since last week since I haven't done a new episode of this. I'll read the chat in a second. I just need to focus on getting these creeps out of here. Sit down, buddy. One at a time. But keep going in the chat, guys, while I ignite these creeps out of here. Well, at least none of these are nothing from what Mortal Kombat did. But Kill Bill has plenty of good swords. But I haven't heard much of anything about the third one. But I do know today Coleman might be in that with Uma Thurman. But the thing about the other one that did very well as Bill is, like I said, David Carradine. He was actually a big rival of the main character, that Uma Thurman, you know. And I think he did very well. But Kill Bill 2 was actually in, except it's actually been a long time. But I do know Zendaya's going to be playing the daughter, for sure. So, since I did read an article about it, so I'll check it out in a second. Don't move. I'll check what I have on Twitter in a second. I think it might be my sister Siren. I mean, I haven't spoke to her since yesterday, so... Oh, say good night, buddy. Get to IZA News in a second. Hold on. No, it's not Siren. My sister Siren, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get IZA News going. Brother Mark says, I'm not planning on buying Mario games again. I used to play those games. That was 26 years ago. But yeah, Mario was out since then. It was actually out since then when I remember playing my very first Mario game. It was back in, the regular Super Mario Bros. Was actually my very first one. That I really was a little bit excited to play. More importantly. And it really was, to be honest. I mean, I was a little bit tempted. Wanted to see what it was like. And, I'm like, do I want to try it? One of my peers asked me, do I want to try it? And I'm like, I'll do it. Look out. I don't really want these asses to get on my bad side. Okay, never mind. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter. You type me like. And also, you guys also want to vote for the idol, you can do so by voting Aladdin at 29, Greatest Solomon at 12. We're gonna get IGN News started right now, so let's get started. Hold on a second. First, I'm gonna get rid of this stupid creep right now. At least he doesn't have a dice to roll like Stratomatic. He does not. Hey, buddy, leave my partner alone. I don't think we have much news so far today. I mean, I did look at IGN News. I did look at IGN quite a little bit today. And also, People's Republic of China was not one of them. Especially the one character from Family Guy that was handicapped in a wheelchair, saying, "Feels so good." Something about spitting in his mouth or something. I don't know. But it was actually a little bit funny. When it comes to auditions for the Bachelorette. It's an episode where Brian and Quagmire are actually in the Bachelorette, like Trevor. And the one that plays the Bachelorette is Drew Barrymore. Which is actually really pretty, beautiful, compared to my point as always. Alrighty guys, let's see what we have in tech for you guys tonight. Got some Sims. Okay, we're gonna start with the very first one. So this is actually a review of Iron Harvest. Player review. Single player review. Let's see what kind of score they actually got. But the guys really don't know how much they're moving right now. But okay. So there's actually a big review on that. And I think it's for PS4 or PC. So the game itself got an 8 out of 10 for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. No. I've heard the game itself is good, but I don't want to make any speculations on it. 8 out of 10 is pretty. It's not bad. You also have some. We also have some releases so far today, this week. This tomorrow's Monday. So let me start with something that's a little more intriguing. Tomorrow, you guys we're gonna be getting Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Tuesday. For Tuesdays, we've got RPG Maker MV, Party Heart 2, Kingdoms of Alamar Re-Reckoning, and then for the third quarter of this year, for Xbox One and PC, An Evil Existence. Guys, An Evil Existence. So guys can check that out anytime you like. When I Harvest, they get an 8 out of 10, so it's actually not a big deal. Just have about 3 likes. Can we get 4? Can we get 5 in the chat? You guys can follow me on Twitter anytime you like. I'm not that hard to find to stagger, so let's get down to it, guys. A glitch has caused Infinity Ward to remove all vehicles from Call of Duty Warzone. Even though I haven't gone back to Warzone that much, but I actually had some good fun with it. You're pretty much right about that. So here's the thing, guys. According from this afternoon from Adam Bankhurst, Call of Duty Warzone. You guys actually find it fun to play a Warzone, get some good stuff intact, and the good stuff. Like I say, good weapons, good stuff to look into. So, and here's the thing about vehicles too. Call of Duty Warzone has a new game-breaking glitch that has caused Infinity Ward to temporarily remove all vehicles from Warzone and plunder. What does that mean? Well, as reported, now here's the thing guys, as reported by VZC, this glitch is caused when players take any vehicle into a certain point of Warzone's map. This will cause the game's server to crash, which will kick all players out of the match. Which I think it's almost ridiculous, even though it's actually a different point. But the last time I've ever played it, since I've ever gone back to Warzone, it's actually been quite some time, like a couple months. It's only been a couple months, guys, so... We also have a couple guys that want to stare me in the face right now. No, they're not. Let's go. We'll get to this article in a second, guys. Hold on. We got some good time. That's why I do an hour and 30 minutes, a little over an hour and 30 minutes on this. The last two is the same time, every 3 to 4 days a week. Every week. Tony Hawk is an hour and 20 minutes. Instead of hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. Every Tuesday and Wednesdays. Final Fantasy VII Remake every Thursday and Friday gets a little over an hour and 30 minutes. And, baseball is actually almost 2 hours. Or a little under that, for sure. Whenever how long it takes. This is actually no big deal. YouTuber J-God breaks down this new glitch, apparently, without showing exactly how to accomplish it. As like he mentioned, it's just a frustrating thing that doesn't even give players performing the glitch an advantage. Now the thing about vehicles, guys, is the vehicles are actually not bad to drive. Either I'm actually, since I'm teaming up with partners, when it comes to partners, it's actually like 3 on a team. 3, 4, maybe 5 on the team. And I think the standard one is actually 3. Since most of us can be correct from Zombie Gaming in the chat. When it comes to having an advantage. Infinity Ward has confirmed that a playlist update has been rolled out to all platforms to remove one thing at this point. To remove all vehicles from Warzone. But it has yet to give a time frame of when the vehicles may or may not return. So, this is also another bug that has impacted the hugely popular Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it's also / Warzone. But it's a bit different from the previous one. That was turning players' guns into terrifying black cubes that made it very difficult to see and play a proper match. If you guys ever had that kind of feeling in the chat, when your weapons turn into black cubes and don't know what's one to shoot, I don't know if I think I've had a little problems with that, if I'm correct. I really don't know. I mean, I haven't gone back to Warzone for the most part. I mean, Warzone is actually good. Can we get this leader? Hey, excuse me, sir. I would like it if you didn't move, please. Thank you. No, it's not. Sit down. So what are you guys' thoughts on that? I mean, whatever timetable they decide is actually up to Infinity Ward what they actually want to do. But I do know I don't think it's going to affect that much on Cold War. I would assume. Like I said, Warzone's been fun for only like a couple months for me. It's king, but I would get back to Warzone if I hear anything from Murda. But I haven't heard anything from him this week. I think it's been busy with family, if I'm right, but he's still a good guy to hang out. He's still a good man to talk to on Facebook or when he's actually doing Warzone in the chat, or he's doing something a little bit different. But I don't know. EA responds to fan outcry caused by ads appearing in UFC 4 and removes them. No, I haven't played UFC 4 yet. I mean, I'm not interested, but I do know UFC's been out for a while. That's a big article, so no. Ah, crap. You dare slash me, buddy? Or do you want to actually talk, or do you actually want to talk man to man? Never mind. We also have PlayStation major franchises, tracking the years in between entries. Well, before we jump into that, see how well we're doing. 5 likes, 1 dislike, that's fine. 1 dislike's okay. It still counts as a view. It still counts as a view, guys. I'm fine with it. 1 dislike, I don't even give a crap who that is, but 1 dislike is fine. It still counts as a view, either way. Well, 5 likes, thank you. I don't get, like I said, I don't give a damn who put a dislike or not. It's fine. I've had 7 or 8 dislikes before. Not even though I've been upset in the past. From a different person or the same one that I've been living at for a while. So I'm not complaining on that. Gosh dang it, thank you. Let's see what else we have tonight. Black Panther comics are free this weekend on Comixology. No, that's actually a different thing, guys. Comixology. I mean, you start with the COM, then you have Zalxy. Zalxy or something? Or something like technology? I don't know. You are not stopping me again with that arrow. Not today. Come on, let's go. Ah, thank you so much again. Stand up, stand up. Look out. I want to get this creep right here. Never mind. I'm gonna pass. What's up, Papa Smurf? How you doing? Gonna see my good buddy tonight. At least most of you don't put a dislike. Like I said, I know 1 person, but I'm not gonna say it, who actually put something that's a little more disrespected. But if I ever did it, I still pays the stupid ultimate price. But how's it going, buddy? Gonna be 5 likes instead of 1 dislike. Can we get 7? Let me know. Ah, you're right about that. Box office. How much did Tenet make in its US debut? Speaking of box office, I looked into it on my last break. On my last break from work earlier today, doing an 8 to 5 shift. So basically, we do have a new number 1. We actually have a brand new number 1, perhaps. And it's not that. I mean, I don't know, I'll check how much Tenet made. In just a second. Since these creeps want to get my butt killed. These guys want to play tic-tac-toe between circles and X's. According to Matt Fowler, Tenet finally landed in US theaters over Labor Day weekend. With only about, here's the thing guys, 65 to 70% of multiplexes having reopened at limited capacity. Bringing in an estimate, here's the thing guys, $20.2 million, according to Warner Brothers. And intentionally, with an added $78.3 million this weekend, the overseas haul for the Christopher Nolan Mindbender is $126 million for tonight. When added to domestic, the total tally to date is $146 million for a $200 million budgeted movie. I still think it's actually a really lot of money. Even though Tenet did quite well, Christopher Nolan's movies aren't bad. They're actually good to make. The way people actually stick around with it. I mean, I've seen Christopher Nolan I've seen a little bit of his work when it comes to movies. But I do know Tenet's not bad. I've heard the movie itself is not bad for what it is. I don't know if Christopher Nolan made Noah with Russell Crowe and Emma Watson or not. I don't know if he has. I mean, I would think maybe, but I'm not certain. Now, obviously and understandably, this is actually a slow start for the film, but one that's been expected during the coronavirus crisis. Per Variety. Now, per Variety, guys, Warner Brothers hopes that Tenet will be able to play for months in theaters, given that there's not as much competition or offerings. So here's the thing. So that it can make an eventful profit on its hefty price tag. Now, critics have said that Tenet is a thrilling spectacle despite being cold and confusing. Now, the thing on that, guys, now, the New Mutants made about $800,000. But it actually made about $3.5 million through Labor Day. But it actually did bring a total of $12.3 million. I still think it's still some good money between the two movies, to be honest. I mean, have you looked at a little previews, Papa Smurf, or not really? I mean, I've heard Tenet is good, but the only two movies that I'm only looking at is what my love and I are loving to see, that we want to see. And those two movies are The Batman with Robert Pattinson and Top Gun Maverick. I always think these two movies are going to do very well. Hopefully. Because I know they will. I know they will. Because these guys want to blast my eye open. Like Seth Rollins did to Rey Mysterio one time. I don't think so. Or you can bounce me down with that stupid weapon you have. Now, between the two movies, it's not bad. It's not bad, to be honest with you. I mean, even though I've heard Tenet is good, without any less progress for what the movie is about, basically. I mean, Christopher Nolan does have some good credit when it comes to making movies. I don't know if he actually made a movie with Shia LaBeouf and what do you call it? I don't think he's actually been in. Yes, there you go. That's what we want. Pop Stuff, are you still up there? Like I said, I can't complain tonight. Work today was not bad, for the most part. We also have The Sims 4, Star Wars Journey to Batuu. It's fighting for or against the Resistance with cute droids. Let's see what we got in tech for that, guys. You guys are good tonight. Zombie's gonna be live tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, because I set my alarm for 5:30. So I'm still gonna be with them a half hour late, because I don't think it'll be a time. But yeah, Top Gun Maverick's gonna be quite well when it hits July 2nd. I mean, I'm interested. Same with the Batman as well. Ah, crap, thank you so much. Well, you don't have much photography, buddy. Now, what kind of swords are we looking at? Oh, nice kick, wow. I don't think I've seen a Jedi kick before. I think it was actually a couple people that did it from The Phantom Menace. From the very first Star Wars movie. Anyways, my point was watching Star Wars earlier today. So I was watching some Empire Strikes Back. Yes, there goes the leader. As we learn the water stance. Look at that, guys. Ooh. And we'll say goodnight. So we now unlock the other one. Okay, water stance. It's highly effective against seals. Okay, that's a long article. No thanks. I was at Miramar around the time the original Top Gun was filmed. Oh, nice. And how did that go? How did that go, by the way? Oh, nice. Water stance? Ooh. Heavy attacks deal extra stagger damage. When you guys can hold triangle, then tap triangle 2 times with flurry strike. And use R2 to change stances. Ah, nice. Very good. But how did it actually feel? Oh, nice. Ooh. So, how did you actually feel about it? I mean, were you on the set or not really? I mean, if I was on the set with my pudding, I think it would be Top Gun Maverick, to be honest. I think it would be Top Gun Maverick, for sure. Well, I don't see that being a difficult idea. I think it would be a real nice opportunity. Thank you for the arrow. I think it would be great. I think it'd be good, sweet, a little bit of romantic. But we'll see how that's going to go in between that. Now, if her and I were on the set between that and the Batman, think about it. I think it would be so. I think it would be sweet. See how that's going to go. It was super easy, barely an inconvenience. Filming was mostly done when I got there. Ah, nice. So how many people were there, to be precise? When it comes to being outside a set, I think it's usually a lot of fun. Hold on. Oh crap, I would have sliced the first time, thank you. Assuming you know again, I'll burst your brains out if you did that again. Come on, let's go. Okay, there we go, let's go. What else you got, buddy? Come on. Don't just stand there and try to look for me under a tent. Hey, buddy. Hey. Not today. Sit down. Damn. Never mind. Kit Harington was also shocked when Jon Snow didn't kill the Night King. Now, this is something I actually have not heard. Oh, okay, okay. It's actually right down my alley of Game of Thrones. Base personal? Not so at all. Never saw many of the film crew. Oh, that's nice. Well, you know what they say, it takes plenty of personality, hard work, practice. It's the way, the ones that are doing the Batman, you know. It takes personality, it takes hard work, you know. It just takes some time. Thank you so much again. Let's go. If you don't like getting shot at, or getting yourself on fire, that's your problem, not getting yourselves cruelty. He just decided to hit the crap out of me on this one. Huh. Come on. What do you got? Huh. Not today. Alright. According to Payitforward, the way the dreaded Night King was dispatched in the Game of Thrones final season. It didn't just come as a surprise to fans, but to star Kit Harington as well. According to co-star Maisie Williams, guys, whose beloved character Arya Stark, when he wound up being the hero who vanquished the evil Ice Lord, Harington spent 6 seasons thinking the Night King's fate belonged to Jon Snow. Now guys, I haven't seen, I've only seen a little bit of Game of Thrones, but if I were to get my very first season, I'm a little more addicted to Game of Thrones, but ever since it stopped after 8 seasons, it's only on HBO. Unless I don't have HBO Max, though. I mean, I would be interested in watching Game of Thrones again. Sorry, buddy. Here comes that little creep again. If you're gonna try to do constant Gecko, I don't think so. Sit down. Yes! Sit down with your blood self, buddy. Oh. Oh. What do you got, buddy? Come on. What you got, man? What do you have? Ah. Well, I do know how to dodge that. Talking to THR, guys. William said, expected it to go that way, too. He even said it was going to go that way. Someone told me in Season 3 that I was going to kill the Night King. So basically, he went on to say, and I quote, and then he read the script. And it was Arya the whole time. Yeah, I think it would have been too obvious, but I'm glad that it was Arya. Honestly, I think I had the best storyline of the final season. That'd be the 8th season. And as you guys can see, now Papa Smurf, you haven't seen Game of Thrones, have you? I mean, Game of Thrones started back in the late 2000s. The first time I've ever seen Game of Thrones, I was dumped in it. I mean, I was getting entertained. I was getting a little more excited with the entertainment on it, and you know, my peers started watching it. Actually, a couple of my family members got addicted to it. You know, when it comes to the it comes down to it. I mean, Game of Thrones is actually a pretty good classic now. You know, and the only one that I know for sure, I think he's actually in the final season, 6th, 7th, and 8th season, is the one that plays what's his face? Miles Fence from Elf. I think it's Peter. Oh yeah, it was Peter Dinkley. I'm sorry. It's actually Peter Dinkley in the past. And basically, I think he actually did a good job as the man who played him. As Peter Dinkley did quite well in Game of Thrones, out of any state at this point. So he actually currently stars in The Mutants, was finally found theatrical release after years of delay and postponement due to the coronavirus. So, but even though it's in between those two, he actually thought he would actually kill the Ice King or something like that, or kill the leader. But he said it was actually Arya that actually did that in one of the in the final season. But other than that, I was just saying the ones that Game of Thrones has been doing quite well for a long time since it started. Game of Thrones started back in 2011. Game of Thrones was actually a good classic thing that a lot of fans were crawling to the sky for, and you know, I was getting a little more addicted to Game of Thrones back when it actually became a thing for the first time at this point. So, so basically, it's actually kind of like Lord of the Rings a little bit more, but a little more of a good story when it comes to 8 seasons. I just think people did Game of Thrones quite well, but it's only on HBO Max, so I've got no plans getting that, especially if I want to get myself a couple seasons. I even told my friend about it, and basically, one of my old friends that back in the day on Discord became something that's a little more interesting with Game of Thrones. He actually watches Game of Thrones at this point. Can we, is there any upgrades we can do? Let's go ahead and do Sakai. Oh yeah, we can actually go to Swordsman for that. Still have the time. Okay. So it's actually quite obvious. Nintendo's site may have revealed how long Mario's 35th plans were delayed. It's actually about Mario, to be honest. Let me jump on this real quick. Let me see. I'm definitely going to pass. Besides, Mario's coming out in under 2 weeks. Okay, can we, yeah, we'll go to, we'll upgrade that in just a little bit. So we want to reach the road south. We're actually going to deal with this mission first before we do anything else. What do you think, Papa Smurf? Get about 5 likes, 1 dislike. So 1 dislike is actually good enough for me. I'm fine with it. But Zombie Gaming's has been having more than 1 dislike in the past, so I'm fine with it. There's also Wasteland 3. Now recruit every companion. Okay. Guess we want to defeat these guys again, huh? Well, guess what? He's a pain without any blood getting up on his skin. Oh! So I can maybe have a little something under his skin after all. Come on. What do you have? What do you got, buddy? Ah! Not today. Alright, I'll take this out of the charger. It's good enough. Okay, percentage right now. 93. 93%'s good. I have not seen my point in the chat yet. She might be in tonight, which I don't know if she will or not. I mean, since she's actually charging a good phone, so it all depends really. And the last piece of news: Cyberpunk 2077 is now it's actually in its final stretch of development. Oh, this is actually a little bit interesting. Now, according to Anna Bankus tonight, guys, Cyberpunk 2077 has now entered its final stretch of development, and developer CD Projekt Red appears confident there will be no further major delays. What that actually means is they don't plan on delaying it to next year, after the PS5 comes in. But that's actually a pretty good thing. It's actually a good thing, because even if Cyberpunk would have gone delayed to next year, that would have actually... I actually would have not waited to not make the pre-order for the game, but even though it's coming on the 19th, I am excited to get it. I mean, it's my last pre-order at this point, so at least there's plenty of confidence built to it. I mean, Cyberpunk's gonna be really good. What do you say, Pop Smurf? I mean, like I said, I think the game's gonna be very good. Even though it's in the top 5 for Game of the Year by the end of this year, so. CD Projekt Red's CFO, Piotr Nieblu-Bolwitz, made these comments during a video recapping the first half of the developer's fiscal year, stating, and I quote, "When we meet again in this format, Cyberpunk 2077 will already have been released," unquote. Now these videos, guys, are released at the end of each quarter, meaning the next video would be scheduled for December. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, this would mean Cyberpunk is still on track to be released for PS4, Xbox One, and PC on November 19th, 2020. Like I said, I'm still getting the game itself. I still think the game's gonna be really good. I'm telling you. What are your thoughts on that, guys? I still think it's gonna be really good to capture it as my last pre-order for this console, because it'll be 6 years by October 24th. But I'm still a little more excited to get it. To get this last pre-order. But before I get to that, before I jump into that, guys, remember, I've got Watch Dogs Legion to claim too. And that, of course, comes out on the 29th, 2 days after Cobra Kai. Because Cobra Kai did not get pre-ordered. Now, while a delay of a few weeks could still happen, it appears it won't be long until Cyberpunk is in the hands of many around the world. And according to CD Projekt Red, it has entered its final stretch of development, marked by very intensive work. Very intensive work, guys. I mean, I think the game itself is going to be great, the way I see it. I mean, when it comes to having a final stretch, people want to make the game very good. Want to make it good as possible, make sure it actually gets a great review, and wants to have something going with it too, you know. Now, Keanu Reeves is going to do quite well, to be honest, too. See if I can get this creep out of here. If you don't like getting sniped at, buddy, then why are you not excited about X-Play next year? I mean, Z4 is coming up next year with a channel. So I'm a little excited with what kind of stuff they're bringing back. Well, here's the thing. Xbox is coming back. I mean, X-Play's coming back. Attack the Cell with Olivia Munn, the other man that did quite well. I think that's gonna be back. I think he might be back too. And the other, I mean, the regular two hosts that did quite well is Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, which they actually had a good opportunity for the hype. But I am really, really interested what the plan going forward for X-Play is going to be. But if they actually change anything for reviews due to IGN, or it's up to them. It's really up to them, whatever they actually decide. I mean, I just think it's going to be great to see Z4 back. Same with Attack of the Cell, to see where that's going to go to. Is there any more news tonight, or are we good? Let me jump on that real quick. And there's no news till tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow night after 5. You guys can see yourselves. News. Like I said, guys, if a game is under development in its final phase, the game has to be doing very well. It has to do something quite well to get to that point. To make sure it gets good to go, the graphics go smooth, and anything for sure. Let's see how that's going to anticipate. Like I said, Cyberpunk's going to do very well. That I do see. Watch Dogs Legion, definitely. Definitely Watch Dogs Legion. I've only been the first one, not beat the second one. But I'm a little more thrilled to see what Watch Dogs Legion can do. I think it's going to be great. The graphics might be doing good. But it all depends what the fan base has to offer. What it has to offer at this point, you know. If you want to make a game that's more of an influence, more addicting at this point in time, you know. If you want to make sure it gets a great review, good concept, story, campaign, multi, whatever you guys want to call it, you know. I think it'll do very good. See what that game can, see what that investment can do. But I'm not taking anything. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not taking anything away from Cobra Kai. I'm not saying it'll be good, but I'm expecting it to be doing a little more better than Fast and Furious can be. Even though Fast and Furious Crossroads was a piece of trash anyway. It's really not a lot to speculate. I'm telling you guys, there's really not much to speculate in between. But I do expect Cobra Kai to do fine. But I don't think it's gonna get Game of the Year. But if it ends up getting a good category, so be it. I think the game will be fine. Besides, Fast and Furious did real crappy. 4 out of 10, guys. For the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. That's why I'm definitely not getting the game this year. I am not. See if I can help my partner. It's good to have a partner to help you too. You're my Frozen Fury, buddy. Guys, we'll get some more Isaac news tomorrow night after work, after 5 o'clock, so. Listen, I for one am not going to be with my opponent until Tuesday night. Doing practice, so then have time afterwards. Plus I did get my withdrawal earlier today, since I go back from 8 to 5, guys. After work, I will be getting a Google Play card. And maybe get a little something to eat, so. Besides, a couple of my members of my Subway family, they're coming back tomorrow. What's the hours for my Subway family in the state of Ohio is now 9 to 9. But it used to be 10 to 8, and what's 9 to 9 is actually 12 hours each. Once I'm totally fine with that. But I always miss spending time with them, as always. With a lot of love, respect, passion. They know my orders quite well. When it comes to pizza subs, okay, pizza subs. Any sub when it comes to salads or anything to the crabby coronavirus, but you know, but this virus won't end hopefully by November. And by the way, Papa Smurf, I was talking to an old friend of mine on the phone earlier today after I got off work. I was on the phone with this one guy by the name of Joss at this point. I asked him the question twice. I mean, more than twice at least. I asked him if if he thinks the virus is going to end by November 3rd. He's like, no. And I'm like, any particular reason? He's like, the people are not doing what they're supposed to do, not following the guidelines, not following their health and safety. I mean, I hope it does end by the end of this year, so we can see what that vaccine can do. I mean, I am a little bit interested when it comes to this vaccine to the virus, but I want to see what this vaccine can do, guys. I really do. That's why I'm not gonna even try to test positive or negative to that crap. Not even close. But if I had some sort of that, my opponent would not be happy to see what take up on me. That's why people should always follow what they're supposed to follow, to make sure there's no problems intended. Your thoughts, Papa Smurf? You guys are good tonight. Since our work was not bad, it was a little more busy, and, you know, doing one side, and not a difficult time at least, and, you know. I go back tomorrow, then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. Cause I assume it won't be a problem for sure. I don't think so. Did we get it? Yes, yes, we got him. Thank you, Sunshine. So I have about 5 likes and 1 dislike. That's fine with me. Can we get 7? Like I said, Zombie's gonna be live tomorrow, so around 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm off a half hour after 5, so and I'm still fine with that the same way. You guys want to follow me on Twitter? You can do so by following me on Twitter anytime you'd like. Send me out, tweet me out, leave a comment as good as you can during the format. Then we're good to go. I like seeing what it's like at least. Probably won't get it for some time though. Well, I do know Cyberpunk is going to do great. I'm hoping it does. Have we ever seen Keanu Reeves in a game? I mean, it's actually here's the thing. I think it's the very first time I've seen him in a game like Cyberpunk, to be honest. Compared to that one, or compared to what he did at with the Matrix, what he actually did with the Matrix, Bill and Ted, and John Wick. Well, we have time of processing. We can moderate, increase the arrow damage. Let's go ahead and do that. We can definitely do something about that. But if we can go to the swordsmith, we can do something on that. We also have the way of the bow. So I've seen Zuni, Tales of the Tsushima. We still have a lot to go, guys. Guys are entertaining when it comes to new episodes every Saturday and Sunday. You guys are good and awesome when you guys come in here. One dislike, it doesn't hurt anybody, to be honest, but I'm fine with it. That's okay. Hey! Come back over here. Hey, buddy. I'm not... Hey. I just want to jump... I just want to get a ride, buddy. Come on. Well, can we look for, well, can we go ahead and just, well... This one is Smith. Can we try to find the... Can we try to see which one we're looking at in the chat? Let me see. Oh boy, find a swordsmith. Well, if we can find a swordsmith, it's not gonna be a problem. Can we, need 5 more on that one. Skill and fast travel over there, real quick. Yeah, I don't think my opponent's gonna be in the chat tonight. I don't think so. I really don't think so, to be honest, but... That's why the fun is due. Good stuff is actually the same way. We always have to double check how well we're doing the same way, so... Let me see. When it comes to having copyrights with awesome videos, way of the bow. Can we try to examine it real quick? Dozo. Well, if we can find a good smith, that'd be good. Like I said, the graphics continue to go, a little more experience, as always, and, you know, Assassin's Creed is still addicting to me, normally. As good as anything else can be. Actually, let's just travel to the dojo as good as we can. Okay, so, what are you doing at the moment, Pop Smurf? Anything good? Well, not exactly to, get put into place. Well, I want to find if I can, find some sort of, good opportunity to, find a dojo so I can upgrade a little bit of my points. If I can do that, that'd be an interesting thing to figure out. But at least we're actually in a water source stance. Okay, no campfire. I think it actually might be in here. Can we jump right in and see if he's in here? No he's not. No he's not. Okay, yeah, I want to see if he's around here somewhere so I can explore and see where he could be. So we can try to get that one technique point up there. I guess we could maybe try to, flowers. Foxden. Let's go ahead and go to Fort Nikinawa. I don't want to just have to have less time to find them. Let's see if it's actually in here. Because this was also the area that we took out those bandits. You know, the bandits weren't actually a bigger problem or anything. The 5 supplies. Go right through here. Alright. Okay, yeah, we would like to have a swordsman out here tonight. Okay, I guess we can maybe just some through here. Hold up, yeah, like I said, my point, wait a second. See, it might be in the chat tonight. Hold on. I'm second guessing a little bit, guys. If he comes in the chat, that'd be a little bit wonderful. Besides, she just got done charging her phone. I would assume. Hold up, guys. Let me see if I can do something. Pop Smurf, are you still in here? Type 1 in the chat if you guys are still here tonight. You guys are doing good. We're gonna see if my angel can come in tonight. She's at 25. If we can get her up to 200 before the end of this year in the chat. If anybody can do it, it's Zombie. Zombie's the man. They could do something a little more towards our respect, love, and staying the same way as positive. Ba 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 ba. So the Fifth Island. So the graphics continue to do very well and amaze me. And let me know, guys, in the chat. We guys want to vote for the idol. Lands at 29. Greatest settlement at 12. Let's see. Another 18 minutes. Smash the like button, guys. Tweet them out. Share them, comment. Type it in. To follow me on Twitter. Check out my investments. Tweet them out. Comment. So you guys can be interested to see what I offered. See if you guys are interested. What's up, Sam? How are you tonight? I was wondering what was going to happen. I mean, when the call got clicked, you were speaking a little bit more earlier today, and I didn't have a chance to speak. What I have to say is, what was that all about? Let me know in the chat. Papa Snuff, are you still back there? But, well, like I said, Cyberpunk is going to do very well. And if I'm thinking what's of these 5 games, to be honest, if I were to pick one game out of 5 for this year, it's okay. Like I said, you were speaking. I thought you were speaking over me tonight, and I'm like, can I get a chance to speak, please? About earlier today. Well, like I said, Puddin', I'll say this over the chat. Somebody did say hi to me when I was at work earlier today, and wanted to return something in the back. Yeah, I actually wanted to return something in the back. So I was returning an Iamacreator afterwards, and it was raining a little bit, sprinkling in between, and you know, it was work today was not bad for what it was earlier tonight. But I've got one more 8 to 5 as always, and well, I know it starts with an egg and had a last name of L. So Angel, I'm pretty sure you have an understanding who that is. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, think about it. It's accompanied by her girl. That's real short hair, and these two want to get married romantically. between the two. It's not the two that we're talking about between the one that has respect and try to survive the virus. It's not about the size of a T that has no that I don't have respect for, but size of an A, honey. Think about who I'm thinking.
Speed, distance, and path.
Hold on a second, guys. Oh, there you are, Pop Smurf. I was gonna say, what are you doing? Actually, no. Can I, figure that, can we do... oh, crap. I want to upgrade my sword. I want to upgrade my sword. And I also haven't heard anybody else with the YouTube channel since he's at 569 or 570. He said, well, here's the thing. He did complete Saga Frontier, which I've never played that game, to be honest. Even though he did 60 episodes. But here's the thing about this, guys. Breath of Fire 3. Oh, that's not bad. Papa Smurf in the chat says, getting some dinner. I need to empty a moving van in a few. So, so what do you have in the van? Hopefully you got some, hopefully you have some good stuff in there. I mean, if there's something interesting inside that van, tell me. Hopefully there's really not capturing any thoughts or anything. Can we just go over here? The sword kits. I don't think that's the one. Okay. Here we have a half bow that has Crane Strike. Crane Strike, guys. We can do moderate damage and draw speed. Once a gift from Lord Dagao to Sensei Izukawa. Now wielded by Sensei's new student. It's going to go with that. It's like, wow. Where's Yankee Baseball? Continue to unlock that. Be nice if we had a hat. It'd be really nice if I had some sort of a hat to go with that. So far, Bros in Life is not dropping anybody's links. I haven't heard from my sister Siren tonight. Well, I know she's actually been a little bit busy or something. That would be my guess. Is there anything else we can try to exploit? Hold up. Burn the... Okay, shout out to Brother Gasly. Here we go, guys. Burn the city, kill the cops, eat the Ritz. If the Joker came out today, it would be smeared as a left-wing propaganda instead. Maybe it was just a movie. And as such, Queen Phoenix and Robert De Niro. Never seen the movie. I don't want to see it. But thank you, Brother Gasway, for the opportunity. Like I said, never seen the Joker. Not interested. I mean, I have heard some great things about it. On the side of 10 out of 10, but that's another thing. I don't want to see it. The only two that still did quite well is Heath Ledger, and Jack Nicholson. Those are the only two opposite sides of the coin. They did quite well. Tommy Lee Jones did very well. He did very well. Thank you, Pop Smurf, for dropping her link in the chat. Can we get her up to 27 tonight? From Zombie Gaming in the chat, please. I'm actually liking my standard weekly schedule that I'm going to be doing every week. And that's working every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, I'm off. Thursday, Fridays work, and Saturdays, every weekend, guys, every Saturday, I'm going to be off work. So that's actually a pretty good thing. Can we, yeah, I'm trying to look for this one person that could recruit my stuff a little bit. Besides, it's not getting off the subject. Trading post, the way of the bow. With that, we can actually get something going there. Tell you what, can we just do that instead of upgrading for now, please? But keep going, honey. Or you just got done with your walk. How'd that feel? Like I said, work today was not bad. Just we got one dislike in my damn counter. Like I said, I'm totally fine with that. I've only had 2 this month. Just 2. I know it's 2 is okay. One afterwards, it still counts as a view. Just when it comes to having great content. Disguise himself for that. Nice. So we cannot find some kind of a marksman. I guess we may have to go back to the dozo for the most part, I guess. My point says I'm not either. I agree with my future fiancé Zach. Zach Nixon and Heath did, and Heath Ledger did great. I mean, the only way Queen Phoenix would have done great if he didn't have that much dancing. I mean, wait a minute, honey. Did Jack Nicholson's character, the Joker, did he dance in the very first one? I think Batman knew how to dance when, Mayor West did it. When, Mayor West did it. Adam West. Adam West. Mayor West, that is. He's still the very first one that knows how to play that shit. With that lips. What's up, Crystal? Crystal Goldberg. Let me double check here. Hold up a minute. Could it not be the People's Republic of China? Honey, Pop Smurf, get her out of here. Pun, Pop Smurf, can you get her butt out of here, please? Pop Smurf, please. Thank you. Crystal, I'm not gonna have that. If you want to talk about that when I was a kid, don't mess with the king right now. Don't mess with me. Don't even try to get distracted with me. I don't like it when people talk about that or anything else. You want to bully me for that crap? Guess what? I don't tolerate it. From Zombie Gaming, I don't tolerate that shit. I don't. If you want to do it in front of me, my pudding, and the members from Zombie Gaming, do it to somebody else, not me. And a second dislike. Welcome back, Brother Mark. Did you see what kind of stuff that happened already? Look at that. That disrespecting. Disrespecting by the name of Crystal Goldberg. I don't even know who that... I don't know who that tramp is. But I know she's also a different person that dislike my videos. Like I said, dude, 2 dislikes is not bad. I'm fine with it. Puddin'. I mean, you guys understand from Zombie Gaming, we don't cause disrespect in that. Yes, he's an SOB, I'm telling you. If my puddin' would mess with me, like you and I have our ups and downs in the chat, honey. Like I said, I don't appreciate the fact when somebody comes in here that's not a part of Zombie Gaming, gives me a lot of crap. Like I said, I don't deal with that shit in the chat. When we're with Zombie Gaming, do we see Zombie Gaming do disrespect? No. Besides, he's a bully. Even though I got my ass bullied in the past. I got scared, I cried. when I was a little kid. I got tired of it. Even though my peers don't even bully me for that point. So you can put a dislike on see once. See better get away from me and leave the king alone. I'm from Zombie Gaming, who's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Zombie is the best. Is that right, Brother Mark? Besides, she's disgusting, I'm telling you. I don't appreciate her coming in and disrespect me. I'm a little upset behind the fact. Like I said, Zombie doesn't disrespect anybody. We've done approval on being good people. That crap, no. You and our sister Sailor Neptune have your big brother. That's me. Exactly. Like I said, Zombie Gaming is the best, you know. He's a great guy. You know. Anybody that drops the link more than once or twice gets banned. I mean, gets reported. It gets timed down for 300 seconds. And if anybody does that to me again, I'll give that piece of crap a piece of my mind. Make sure that bitch gets banned. I get a little sick and tired in between, honey. Brother Mike, you understand it. Most of us from Zombie Gaming, you guys are always awesome when you guys come in here. You guys always do. Zombie Gaming is always like family. Everybody's family in here. Hold up a minute. Brother Mark, Pop Smurf, thank you for dropping in. My opponent says, get out, Crystal, or deal with his future fiancé, because I love him and I will not tolerate that to him. So get the hell out. Exactly right, honey. You see, guys, Papa Smurf knows how to do it. Listen, Brother Mark is also from Zombie Gaming, too. Even though I've had dislikes when I was a couple years ago, maybe last year, it's all good. I mean, a lot of you guys from Zombie Gaming in the chat don't see me get upset. I mean, that's okay. I'm fine with it. But I don't appreciate when somebody comes in here and wants to discipline me like that. That's not the way the set works. If someone wants to come in here and put a dislike and disrespect the king, disrespect ZD Zach Dawson, you guys have my back from Zombie Gaming. You guys are loving, positive, and know what we always have to do, you know? You guys know how to cheer me up, but my opponent knows how to cheer me up that quick. The reason I joined Zombie Gaming channel, I want to help him out as an adult. Yep. Zombie is who he says he is. Here's a hint. When you can accept yourself for who and what you really are, then what other people says means less. Exactly. Amen to that, Pop Smith. Amen to that, brother. Exactly. It's like if people don't like to have this respect, want to have respect, it should be treated as such, and treated as an equal. Not just bully somebody, not just disrespect somebody for who they are. I'm 27, I'm going to 28 next year. Crystal should know that by now. Brother Mark says, Kid brother Jack, I have news for you. What do you got? As soon as we get to the Dozo guys, we're gonna stop here tonight. Even though I'm a little bit upset at her, she sort of stopped and be careful what she says. I'm telling you. Even though I've had that every once in a while, that doesn't affect me a whole lot. I mean, if she had a Facebook or if she had a Twitter, I wouldn't friend her ass for that. I mean, none of them really know. So what am I worried about, you know? Like I said, Pop Smurf, exactly. You're exactly right about that. Zombie gaming doesn't tolerate it. If people want to have disrespect, do it for somebody else. But alrighty, guys. Hold up. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop here for the night. This includes the 5th episode of Ghost of Tsushima. Well, can we talk about it after the chat, baby? I could really use your ass right now. My second wife, ex-wife Della's ass mother, got exposed by me, your older brother. Like I said, when somebody gets bullied or gets disrespected in the chat, either people don't like it, people hate it, or people want to try to report it to somebody. That's why it's good to have moderators. I have 69. I have 69 to prove it. Even though Deadside wants me to decrease it, here's what I'm trying to do out of respect for him. I am looking in to you guys as good as you can. You guys are always the best moderators from zombie gaming that anybody can ever have. We look at a woman that's pretty much stupid and wants to disrespect the chat from zombie gaming. Even though I have that every once in a while, but it's really not a whole lot to begin with. As I'm saying, she better stop what she's doing and do it to somebody else. Not the king. Not me. Zombie's the best, and she shall understand it. I don't care how old she is. If she were to bully me, guess what? You guys will stand up for me and make sure she takes the bullet in here. But it's all good. I get tired of it. People just need to stop and do something on their own. But alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for me tonight. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter. You can share me out, tweet me out, leave a comment. You guys are awesome. It's just that the people that dispose me doesn't really count. Crystal can talk about anything she wants, but her ass is not coming in here anymore. And whoever else is disrespecting the chat can stay away from us in the chat too. Zombie Gaming does not like to be messed with. He's the best. He's going live at 5 o'clock in the morning, but it's all good. If you guys want to catch more of the Tsushima every Saturday and Sunday, hit that, smash the red support button. If you guys are new in the chat, also hit the like button, tweet about, share them, comment. You guys can follow me on Twitter anytime you'd like. We watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, leave a comment. And never ask for support back, normally. But other than that, you guys want to vote for the idol. Popsmith, I don't know if you actually voted for the idol or not. But what's in the following two, real quick? What's in the following two you think my love and I should do? Aladdin, A Whole New World, or The Greatest Showman? Greatest Showman's at 12, Aladdin's at 29. If we can get that voting in the chat, leave a comment at this point, and you guys can give me a particular reason. I will be back tomorrow night to do The Last of Us 2's new episode. That's every 3 to 4 days a week, and we'll do over an hour and 30 minutes of that, and then we'll be good to go. And then Tuesday, well, the plan for Tuesday night, I don't think I probably will not go live Tuesday night. But I think if I go live a little more early, you guys will have baseball. If not that, well, you guys will have Tony Hawk in the morning, this Tuesday morning. It's every Tuesday and Wednesdays for new episodes. This is actually good for the slot over, Borderlands 3. Then Wednesday morning, the same thing. Because the guys will have The Last of Us 2. But here's the thing, if I don't do baseball this Tuesday night, you guys will see me with baseball the coming weekend. That'd be Saturday. That'd be Saturday in the morning, so. But other than that, I'm gonna stop here for the night. Good respect intended, love and staying positive. want to say thank you, brother Mark, stopping by. Love you, brother. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Pun. I love you. I'll call you in a second. Thank you, Papa Smurf, my man. Keep up the good work. Let's see who else we have in the chat. Thank you, Bloods Ragoon. Keep up the good work, buddy. Lloyd, as always. But I will see you guys, but you will see me tomorrow night with The Last of Us 2 after 5 o'clock, so I can get a little something to eat for supper, and then we'll get started. Remember, guys, Tuesday morning, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, new episode for the second one. But anyway, have a good night. Hope you guys had a good time with no disrespect intended. As always, a lot of love, respect, and positive. I will be with Zombie tomorrow morning around 5, but I'll be up at 5:30, most likely. But be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. I'll see you guys tomorrow night with The Last of Us 2, same time, same channel. Stay safe, have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night, and I'll see you guys in the next one.